I just spent the day recording 85 videos for the Rising Leader program with my coach. He's relentless. Yes, and even I have a coach. I think every coach should have a coach. I think most people, if they can afford it, should have a coach. If not, have a friend in their corner. But my coach was relentless in keeping me on task for creating these videos. So you might be able to hear it in my voice. I have been talking all day. I've been talking all day about leadership. I have covered every topic that is in the Rising Leader program. I've talked about CEOs. I've talked about peer groups. I've talked about teams. I've talked about self leadership. The thing I want to talk about with you today, since we went through all those subjects, is sales. Is the fact that most people get really upset that they have to sell everywhere. They have to sell their ideas. They have to sell themselves. Promote what you're doing. And a lot of people get resentful about that. I don't know if you're one of those people. I know I always used to get resentful. Shouldn't my hard work speak for itself? Right. And that's talking about, visible work versus invisible work. My friend Helen Appleby talks about that in her Unwritten Rules for Women's Leadership program. But what I'm talking about is the fact that we're all salespeople. Everything we do is an enrollment conversation. So I spent the day working on marketing to bring people into my program. So I was actually selling. Here, I'm selling you ideas. So instead of sales, I like to use the word enrollment. What we're trying to do is we're trying to get people to either see it our way or do things the way we want them to do it. So let's talk about your day. When you're talking with your kids, you want your kids to put their jackets on before they go to the bus stop. How hard is it to get a 12-year-old to put a jacket on even in the middle of dead winter? So you do the best selling you can and you fail most of the time. You're selling them to eat healthy food. You're trying to get them to do what you want them to do. Your intimate partners. We're selling ourselves all the time because we want that relationship, whatever our love language is. Our love language is a sales tool. So now at work, how does that work? So you have ideas. You bring to your job insights, ideas, initiatives, things that you want to get done. You go into meetings. You want people to listen to you so that you can influence the direction of any given project. Those are sales skills. You want a promotion? Sales skills. You want a sale? Sales skills. So the first thing is to just let go of the resentment that you have to sell everywhere you go. Just know that being a human being is an enrollment process in everything. And then decide to get good at it. Decide to understand how people communicate so you can communicate with them better. Decide to get curious, to understand what motivates people, what will help get them onto your side of any given situation or opinion or your project. So if you understand what motivates people, if you understand what pisses people off, if you understand what triggers them, if you understand their value system, you have so many more tools to be able to enroll people into what it is that you want. If you make it a game, it can be fun. So remember, when you're going to work, whether you're doing, at work, with your children, with your spouse, anywhere in the world, those enrollment skills are invaluable. And the people who are willing to use them usually get what they want out of life. Hope this is helpful. Hope it's not too short because my voice is totally going. I love you guys. Have a great rest of the day.